Hello, welcome to this live stream with the Shajees informative channel. Today I'm here with I can help you for all the queries relating to passport application, visa processing, PCC, etc. I know there are lots of questions relating to all these things, right? So whoever in this live, just put a message in the chat box. Okay, so I can see whoever is there and I can answer the queries as well related to passport services or birth registration and also this visa processing as well. So why I am here, lots of people are calling me like they want to know more about this, lots of doubts also there. So I thought it is better to share with my viewers as well, if they need some assistance regarding related to all these services. Okay. So if anyone having any doubt, you can just put a message in the chat box so that I can answer you as well. Apart from that, I want to give you some information regarding the passport renewal services, Indian passport renewal in the UK. So actually, there are lots of changes the VFS and Indian embassies made recently regarding that passport renewal. So it is better. I thought it is better to share with you some uh, common things that I know. Okay. So the even the checklist also recently they changed the checklist as well. Adult checklist and minor checklist for the passport renewal. So I already done the videos previously regarding regarding both the checklist as well. So most of the queries, whoever is there, just give me a hi in the chat box. So you can ask me the doubt as well. Okay. Um, so for the passport, adult passport application, first thing is you have to just to check in the beginning of the application, the embassy selection. That is very, very important. So most of the people, while they are going to the VFS and approaching there, they have to aware the embassy wrongly selected. And so why the whole application need to cancel. That's the thing. So this is the beginning time. You don't realize you selected the wrong embassy until and unless finish the application. Then again, once everything finished, uploading the documents, and after that you will you have to take the printout, right? So that printout only you came to know like you selected the wrong embassy. So that is the main thing. First of all, you have to select the right embassy when you are creating the Seva portal. Okay. So then after that, you have to fill each and everything. The application filling is okay. That is fine. You can all evidence, all datas with you, so you can fill accordingly. Then after that, the processing is bit difficult, I would say, because previously it is not like that. Previously, we are filling the application, only submitting the application, and we are going to the VFS, and we can hand it over all physical copies there, and that people they uploading everything like that only. But now the thing is very different from 2025 middle. They created the new portal, and also everything we have to do. Everything means the application, the submission of the documents. Then we have to take the appointment, and in the VFS, we are going to hand over these physical copies and pay the VFS fees. These two things only we are going there in the VFS. So rest of the things all we have to do. So it is very, very little bit quite difficult to task as well. So here is me and my team. They are helping the people to submitting the application, uploading the documents, and all the help till the processing going smoothly. So why Shaji's consultancy also there. Okay. So that is the adult passport application. So in case of minor passport application, there are quite a lots of things we have to remember. Minor checklist also changed, that already I shared previous video, like minor checklist. In the minor checklist, now one thing is not there, that is the personal particular form. The old format, the PPF form is there, but now it is not mandatory, it is not needed, the PPF form. Okay, that one thing they avoided, that is nice. So in the minor case, you have to fill the application, and remember, normally they are saying like five documents only needed for this application, taking the printout. That is right, five documents. But we have to upload all the documents, including the photo, signature, or thumb impression, wherever is applicable. Okay, these all needed now. So not focus for two or three documents. It is not like that. You have to upload all the documents. So that is necessary as well. Okay. So that is the minor application. So the minor application, the parents need to sign in all the forms. And also the child is above 5 years, their signature is essential as well. Above 5 years, definitely the children can write their names at least, right? So that signature we can use in the application. Rest of the things the parents need to sign, even if it is the annexures. Annexure E and D is mandatory for all minor child. Annexure E is mandatory for adult passport. Okay. This annexure E and D also filled very carefully, and need to sign for minor case, need to sign by both the parents. And another thing is regarding the birth registration. If you have any doubt, just ask me in the chat box. Okay, then only I can answer your queries as well. So another thing is birth registration. Birth registration, that is also we have to submit the application online. There we need to upload the child photo. In all cases, the minor passport or adult passport or birth registration, we have to upload the photo. Okay. So we have to upload for the photo is in particular criteria that we need to follow, the guidelines we need to follow. So this birth registration, our parents, both the parents' signature we need to upload. Okay. In the as per the guidelines. We have to meet the guidelines as well. Okay. That is the birth registration. Then the birth registration, we have to upload the passport copies. They are mentioned over in the application once you submitted. Whatever the documents need to upload, that is there in the birth registration. Then apart from that, in the birth registration, we have to fill the joint declaration form by both the parents. Joint declaration form filled by both the parents, and they have to put their photos as well. Both the parents' photo as well needed in the birth joint declaration form. Then after that, all these forms we have to carry with us for the birth registration. Then after that, the minor child, passport renewal, that I already explained you before. And also I thought I done already, annexures filling, then application filling, appointment taking bit difficult nowadays actually. Yesterday also we are trying 2 3 days from Friday we are trying to book appointment. appointment like VFS appointment in the Cardiff, especially in the Cardiff, it is very, very difficult. They are not updating the slots correctly. Maybe the high loading of these applicants must be. So the VFS appointment also, it is in the new criteria that I already done the video previously, so you can follow that one. Okay. So once you create, and also some people they have doubt how they can book the VFS appointment for the newborn baby. Definitely in the VFS booking system, they are asking for the uh, passport number and passport number. Yeah. So the newborn baby, whenever you are booking for trying to book the appointment for the newborn baby, you can book the appointment either of the parents' name. Okay, if the dad is going for the passport, you can take the appointment with his name on behalf of the child. No need to go on both the parents for the VFS for the passport services or birth registration, anything. So that is nice actually. We don't want to carry the baby with us. Okay, so the parent, either of the parents can go for the appointment, and those who are going, just give his name or her name and passport number in the appointment system. Okay, when you are booking the appointment, clear. Then another, that is the birth registration part. And this if we are going for the birth registration, there is no tatkal or there is no like uh, emergency, something like that. No, it is normal only the birth registration, and definitely it will come like 10 to 14 to 1 to 2 weeks, they are saying. In some centers it is coming like a 5 to 6th day. In some centers even 1 month, my clients, they are not getting the birth certificate. Even 1 month they are waiting in some centers. I'm not saying all the centers like that, no, in some centers. Okay, so that you have to be in your mind. Some centers it will be delayed. I don't want to like expose which center is very much delayed. No, I don't want to go for like that. So in some centers there is like delays are there. Okay, and that is for the birth registration. So I told you regarding the passport adult and the passport minor, and then birth registration. Joint declaration form also I told you. Okay, so that all parts are clear, I hope. So next one is annexures filling. Annexures filling, already I done the video. If you have any doubt, just ask me in the chat. Okay, so annexures already filled, and all annexures for the minors parents need to sign, that's it. Okay, then dependent visa, newborn dependent visa also. So several queries daily, people are calling me. So I given the number in the description box. Sorry to tell you like this, but given this number in the description box, that means you can approach us for the service, not for the queries. You can just imagine, if thousands are watching my video and 1,000 people calling me several one or another doubt, how I can do my work or how we can manage everything. So I'm just humbly requesting you, you have any doubt, just ask in the comment box. Because if you are asking the doubt in the comment box, some other people they have the same doubt, so it is helpful for them as well. It is beneficial for them and me as well. Okay, so thousands of people calling at a time, how I can answer simple queries as well. So just I am telling you, advising you, if you have any doubt, you can just ask me in the comment box. Okay, so that is that all the things I told you. Now next is dependent visa. The newborn visa, but the processing is little bit long process, right? Once the baby, Indian baby born in the UK, first they have to go for the UK birth certificate. Then they have to go for the Indian birth certificate. Then after getting the Indian birth certificate, they have to go for the passport application. Then after getting the passport, they have to go for dependent visa, right? That is the process. So for this dependent visa, it is the dependent visa we can like different categories is different only. The payment, I mean the payment, the charges. Okay. Skilled worker visa fee payment is different from the other PSW, like that, other payment. Some categories there is no need of any IHS fee. Some categories they have to pay. So depends on the category of the visa what you are holding. Depends on that, the visa charges will different. Okay. And also please make sure you are doing the documentation part very, very, very carefully, because most of the people, dependent visa, when we are applying once and we are doing some mistake, it is very, very difficult to correct it. Again we have to wait for some periods, and then again we have to apply. That time there is too much confusion, like, even the immigration people, like once the visa is rejected, it is very difficult. So even the first step of your dependent visa application, you have to be very, very careful. Okay. And the dependent visa also, normally all my customers, like, 3 to 5 working days, we got all, by God's grace, we got all visa updation. Nothing like, delaying or anything, not like that. Even they are saying like 4 to 5 weeks for the visa updation, but 3 to 5 working days we normally received all of our clients dependent visa. That is because of, there is no doubt or any vivid things, like when we are uploading, we have to categorize the document list. Whatever we are uploading, we have to document, and we have to giving the proper heading, so they can see, oh, for example, proof of identity. So we are selecting the proof of identity, the heading, they can see all the proof of identity, so there is no doubt for them as well. They don't want to like go more explanation or anything regarding the documents what we uploaded. That is very, very important. So whenever you are uploading the documents, you have to put correct category, categorize the documents, and proper name. So the people looking for that, the documentation part, it is very clear, and they don't want to go deeply for that one. They can pass the visa very easily. Okay. And also TLS appointment. The TLS appointment nowadays, like, most of the time we will get the premium appointment. Premium appointment we need to pay. So other than that premium appointment, regular appointments are there, but that need to be wait more time. In some centers, we will getting easily the regular appointment without paying any fee for the appointment. But in some centers, it is very difficult to getting the TLS appointment. Like we have to pay £65 or £120 like that. Okay. So in that cases as well, you can approach me regarding the documentation if you have filled the application yourself. So it is my request, my suggestion, like if you are planning to give to agency, just go for that, because some people, most of my clients, they are filling the application, submitting the application, then they are coming for the documentation part and appointment. So the thing is, whatever they done in the mistake in the application, we can't do anything for that. Once we submitted the application, it is gone already, we can't do anything in that. So if you are wishing to give it to an agency, you have to give initial time from the beginning itself. Okay, that is the dependent visa application. So most of the categories, even sometimes the SOC code, the code is different. Some like in the middle of this 2025 last, sorry, not middle, in the last of 2025, some codes are changed. The SOC code. So that code we have to sort when you are giving that code, the previous code in the application for the visa, the previous code, that is, if you are given the previous code, you can't move forward. That also you have to be very very careful. Some people they are also approaching me like, I can't move forward, I am stuck over here, what I can do, like that. So that errors also you have to be avoided. So you have to give the correct SOC code. These are the key point when you are applying for the dependent visa for the newborn or in adult as well. Dependent visa, whenever you are applying, it is very very important, like the SOC code and the category of visa you are choosing in the beginning itself. Okay, so that is a dependent visa. And outside the country also we can go. For some people, they are after the baby birth, so for some time they are going to India. Then in India also you can just apply for this dependent visa. Okay. So there is some problem, like people are contacting me for that as well. Like in the dependent visa, once they got the visa and they are difficult to link the passport or visa, like UK VA account, they are facing problem even inside the country as well. The problem is, what is the problem? Because some people they are applying for the visa without getting the passport, that also possible. But the problem coming after getting the passport, they are trying to link the passport with the e-visa, they are facing the problem. Sometimes it is technical issue, sometimes what we made in the previous past time, that is a matter as well. So sometimes the technical errors also there, that we can't do anything, they have to sort it themselves. So some people they are approached me regarding this UKVI account while they were in India. So that also we can solve the problem. We can do that something for that as well. Okay. So if you are facing the problem like the UKVI account creation, or like you can't link the passport to the new UKVI account, just to contact me. No worries. Okay. We are providing the services as well. So another thing is PCC, Indian PCC from the UK. PCC also we can apply like in the same channel, in the same portal, Seva portal, we can fill the application. In that case also we have to upload all the documents. For the PCC, there is no specific checklist for the PCC, but you have to upload all documents wherever is necessary. Okay, the PCC and Indian PCC, it is 3 to 4 weeks they are saying, but definitely it is getting like 10 to 15 working days. And the only one delay for the PCC is the police station. Like, they have to conduct the police verification. They have to do the police verification from India. So most of the time they are calling whatever the number, Indian mobile number we are giving, that number only they are calling, and they are verifying that person. Okay. So the easiest way is, once you applied for the PCC, in the adult passport as well, you can do the same thing. Once you submit the physical copies in the VFS, 1 or 2 days after that, you can just send someone to the police station and ask them to check whether they send the verification or not, or you received any verification, like that. Normally, for Talkal applicants, they are like sending mail, like just to make sure the police verification done properly, like that. You will receive one mail for the Tatkal applicants. All other applicants, you have to send someone to the police station, and they just ask them whether they got the report, they got the verification mail, something like that, so that the process will be make a little bit easier. Another thing is ILR application. ILR application services also we started recently. So ILR application also after 5 years, ILR calculator is there. You have to calculate your ILR when you can start the ILR process, that you have to calculate with the help of ILR calculator. In ILR processing also, just to be mindful regarding the categories, like the history of your traveling and stuff. So for my suggestion, maximum I am not saying like you can't able to travel India, not like that. Any countries as well, you can travel, but just to make sure you return, you have to giving properly the travel history in your ILR application. What is the purpose of your visit? If you are visiting outside the country or you are going to India or any other places, you have to mention the reason why you visited that country, and that periods as well, how long you have been there, and mention the days or days as well there. So more than 180 days we are staying outside the country. We have to again we have to wait for the ILR application, and everyone make sure the ILR calculator and the days or date whenever you can apply, just to do within that date as well. Okay. Then another thing is regarding the Schengen visa. We recently started the Schengen visa application as well. So if anyone, so I thought I hope like I covered all your queries as well. So these queries are definitely every day I'm getting those kind of queries as well regarding the passport, minor passport, and then birth registration, all those things. So I thought it is better to share some of the doubts I can clarify. So this is the entire things I want to discuss with you. If anyone having any doubt, you can just put a comment in the comment box so that I can message you as well. Okay. So these are the things I wanted to share with you. So if anyone need the service related to immigration services like passport, birth registration, then dependent visa, Indian PCC, and UKVA account, ILR application, Schengen visa. If anything is there, you can just contact me as well through my WhatsApp number that I already provide in the chat box, in the description box. Okay. Then another thing is acro police clearance also we are doing. That is for the Australia, and then this AFRA registration and CGFNS, that also we are doing. So if any services you need, just feel free to contact me through my WhatsApp number, and please make sure you are approaching me for the services, not for the queries. That you can ask in the comment box. Always welcome for the queries as well through the comment box. Okay. Thank you so much for watching my video. Thank you once again. Definitely, I will be back. I am thinking like every week I can do I can come to live for giving you some more questions. I'm just not every queries you are asking through the WhatsApp as well, so that I can just make you one live in every week, so you can ask the doubts and the questions as well. Okay. Thank you so much for watching my video. Thank you once again. Bye.